you are having a good evening. If you'll remember, I talked Tuesday about how we can use Pinterest in education uh, to stop terrorism. And some of you probably thought I was kind of crazy. Well, I am kind of crazy, but that's okay too. So tonight, what I wanted to do is kind of illustrate to you some of the things that I was talking about. One of the things that I covered in my blog was how by using Pinterest you could illustrate to people how being a good teacher you need certain resources, not in a negative way but in a very positive way. And so tonight what I wanted to do is just kind of briefly demonstrate that to you and use the example of the ideal classroom board that I came up with. So I'm going to share my screen here. Okay, there we go. And what I wanted to say is that I want to kind of show you the way that it can be done. And as you can see here, I have my Pinterest account up and I created this board, my dream classroom. So what I would want to do is to show people what are some of the things that would be a part of my dream classroom. And so what I could do here is I could go here and show, for example, here, and this was a part of my blog this week, my students using computers to participate in educational simulations. And over here, I would want to make sure that I describe that in detail and, talk about how it's great to be able to have these kinds of resources. And in my ideal classroom, I would have, say, a computer for every 2 students, something along those lines. And then the really great part is with Pinterest is that you can put, if you would like to help me improve this wonderful experience for students, then click on the pin and you could have a GoFundMe account or PayPal has what they call a pool. And so you could put that URL there. And so as a result, when people look at this, take a look at this pin, they can click on it and look right here. They could donate money to help you to provide more resources to your students. And if you get teachers collaborating on these kinds of things and you really put it out there, people are going to pay attention. Not only will you get maybe funds for your ideal classroom, but you also start to get the public's attention to show them what it really takes to provide that quality education. And that's what I wanted to just kind of briefly show you tonight. And of course, what you could do here is, add other images as as the school year progresses. For example, here's another image. And again, you put that same URL on there. You describe how wonderful this was for the students. Okay. And now you're building a board to where people will see these images. Students can share this with other people, and you can get out there and reach a lot more people that way. So that's just one of the ideas that I talk about in my blog. For some of the other ideas discussed, check out my blog. I have the URL here in the description and let me know if you'd like to just kind of chat about this, because I would be glad to do that. So until next week, next Tuesday, this is Pinterest Pro Anna, and I'm going to sign off and travel on down the Pinterest Superhighway.